everyone, greetings to you all. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Sassology. Let me start by introducing myself. I am Sam, a student like one of you all who learned this skill few years back. I have also attended so many interviews which asks you for an skill set. Since only having a degree does not qualify you to have a good job. For that, you need an additional skill set. So, I thought of sharing my knowledge with you all, which I have learned few years back. So the skill set which I am going to explain here is SAS, which is widely used in everyday life. So let us begin our SAS journey. I promise you all it will be fun to learn this programming language. So what SAS is? SAS is Statistical Analysis System, which is developed in the year 1960s. It is the industry standard software used to manage, analyze and report clinical trial data, primarily for regulatory submissions into agencies like FDA and EMA, which ensures data integrity, compliance with CDIC standards, and generates safety and efficacy reports in the form of table listing and graphs. It is a software or system to implement clinical data, developed in the year 1960, as I said earlier. It is a licensed software meant to work with our data. So what is our data? Our data is an information which is generated everywhere in the world, whether it is in the form of raw data or the actual data. This software is helpful wherever data is generated, whether it is for banking, marketing, pharma, clinical domain, and so on. So, early beginning. As I said earlier, it is developed in the year 1960 at North Carolina State University. It was originally created to analyze agriculture research data. The main developers of this SAS were Anthony James Barr and James Goodnight. In 1976, it became a commercial product with the foundation of SAS Institute. Its headquarters are established in Cary, USA. The focus from academic use shifted to business and industry application. Hence, it evolved over the years. Even after 15 years, it expanded with new modules like statistical tool, graphics, etc. Hence, it is still relevant in the industrial background. So, it is widely popular in banking, healthcare, and government research. It also evolved into a leader in analytics and data science with the introduction of advanced features like data mining, machine learning, business intelligence, etc. Now, they have launched SaaS which is a cloud based platform which made it more modern and scalable. That it allows for SaaS to handle huge amount of data. Hence, it is an integrated software which performs multitasks from data entry to generation of the graphs. So, let us move forward. Hence, SAS is divided into few parts. First is data entry. So, what is data entry? Any kind of data that is generated in the world in any format or file like text file, CSV file, Excel file or database can be read into the SAS, which is known as data entry. Second, data access. This software helps us to access data from any part of the world and store it in a systematic way. Third, data management. After the data is read into the SAS, we go for data management, which further involves two steps. First is data validation. Data validation is also termed as data cleaning process or electronic data capturing tool. For checking whether the access data is right or wrong. Who can verify this? This can be verified by biostatisticians or domain persons. So what it basically checks? It checks for missing values in data, removal of duplicate data or logical correction of data. Then it goes for data standardization. What do you mean by data standardization? As we all know, there are different formats in world. For example, for writing a date and time, in India we use DDMMYY format. But in USA we use MMDDYY format. So there are different formats in the world. So this data standardization helps us to clean the data and standardize in one globally accepted format. Then after the data is standardized, it goes for analysis. So what is analysis? Analysis refers to performing statistical and mathematical calculations on the modified data. In SAS, data analysis follows a structured workflow, which involves importing of data, cleaning of data, exploring of data, then analysis of data and visualizing the reports. Then it goes for data presentation. Data presentation in SAS is all about turning your analysis result into clear table, reports and visuals that others can understand easily. In SAS, presentation mainly involves tables, that is summaries or listing, charts or graphs, and formatted reports like PDF files, HTML files, or Excel files. Why people use SAS? It is an extremely reliable for large scale data. It has strong statistical capabilities. It is widely accepted in regulated industries. It is good for structured and repeatable workflows. Let us see certain examples where SAS is used. So, SAS is used in clinical research, mainly in clinical data management for cleaning, validating, and transforming raw trial data into actionable formats. It is also used in statistical analysis and reporting, generating statistical analysis plans, that is SAP, and producing table listing and figures to evaluate drug safety and efficacy. It is also used in regulatory submission for preparing datasets in the form of SDTM or ADM dataset to meet FDA or EMA guidelines for new drug applications. It is also used for clinical trial stimulation, using advanced analytics to stimulate trial, optimize enrollment, and manage risk. In real world data integration, it is used for analyzing observational data to support trial feasibility and external control arms. It is highly helpful in clinical research, and it is one of the most important part of the clinical research. So, for that we need a SAS software. In SAS, we have a software which is a licensed software, and the latest version is SAS 9.4, which is available through the providers. But since for beginners, we can use the practice version which is available on the SAS Institute. So, let me show you where you can access to practice this SAS. So, first we need to go on Google and type SAS for academics. Then we can see this first link, SAS on demand for academics. After that, first you need to log in here. Since I have already account on that, I can do the sign in directly. But if you don't have an account, you need to create a profile. So in this profile, you need to tell your preferred language. You need to say your first name, your last name, your ID, your country or region, affiliation with SAS. Like if you are a student, you need to type student, expertise level, intermediate, organization of university, anything, any university you can type, phone number, etc. etc. Then you need to click on these options and create your profile by clicking on here. But if you have already your account, you can directly log in from here. As I have already account created, this is my email ID. Then I need to type my password. Then add the code here. It will verify your account. Then you can access the software from here by clicking on access now. Then launch. Then you will be able to see this kind of software. For practice purpose you can use it. It is a very good software. That's it. So I hope you liked today's topic. Please forgive me if I made any mistake. This is my first time. I am new to this video creating sessions. Thank you for your time and patience. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel so that I will bring you more videos in easier way. I hope this helps you all. You can see my email ID here. If you have any queries, you can email me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, in next topic, I will explain you about the software and all the things related to the software, and also start with the programming. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you all in next video.